Alrighty, it is Tuesday, but I have to go back to Monday really quick. So after I finished recording audio, I ended up starting the line art at 4:20. Monica got off at 4:30 and we walked around a little bit until 5 and then we went back to bed. We slept until 8:30. I went back on, I unloaded my phone, and then I edited the audio while I was line arting. I ended up scanning page 7 at 8:53, page 9 at 9:27. I completed 2 audio files and I got off at 9:50. Slept until 2 a.m., but I didn't get out of bed until like 4:40, and then I went back to work on the line art. By that point, I only had like one page with one panel. I finished and scanned the page at 5:25. I assembled and passed the pages off to Monica at 6:02. I went back to work on editing the audio. By that point, I only had like 2 audio files left. And then Monica got up early on her own. She woke up at like 6:07. I was planning on like letting her sleep until like 7, but like she got up on her own. So I resumed working on pages 4 and 6. Monica finished making breakfast at 6:33 before I could finish my last audio file. We stopped to eat breakfast and watch YouTube. We split up at like 7:10. I finally completed page 6 as well as the 6th audio file at the same exact time. I got off at 7:30 to compress my video, and while I was at it, I ended up clearing off some of the images on my memory card. I usually try to keep at least 3 months worth of image files on the card. Ideally, I would have 2, but this one I had it all the way up until September. Like, I completely forgot to clear it off. So I finally cleared off everything up until I think either November or October. Maybe it was October. So yeah, I ended up sketching out the last 3 drafts of the chapter. I came back to the living room at 8. I enticed Monica to take a break and a shower. We took a shower, and after my shower, I set my video to compress its final compression. And at like 9:20, we hit Vaughn's to get things that we needed. We got home at like 10:12. I scanned the drafts for pages 10, 11, and 12 and printed them out in like red. And then I loaded the video. I finished pages 4, 5, and 6 and loaded them at like 11:32. And then I got off at 12. We walked around for 30 minutes. We rested until 2. I didn't sleep. I just laid there. And then I went back to work on the pages. Page 7 and 9 weren't completely finished. There was one of Ivy's weapon was missing in one file, so I had to like redo the line art for that and insert it. And then what's it called? The energy blast of LaBelle attacking her wasn't colored in, so I had to pass right back to her to fill that in. And then I ended up working on just page 8 until she was done with it. And then after that, I shaded all the pages until 4. Most of the effects are there. I just need to add the snow, and I need to add the certain effects that Ivy has. So it's exhausting. Is there anything else? So I decided to take a break at 4. I'm recording audio now, so this is the first audio file of this week. There's not very many days left. I think there's only 6 days, so I'm most likely going to be starting a new file, best case scenario, when the year starts. I'm not really sure though. I need to make a new graphic for that, and I'll do it when I'm on vacation, but like I'm still trying to finish this. I'm hopefully going to finish the pages by Thursday at best. Is there anything else that's on my mind? Anything interesting that happened recently? I feel like nothing stood out. As far as I know, there was no Precure. I keep checking back to see if it ever came out. We haven't had any plans to watch anything interesting. I'm thinking about looking for something, but I don't know what I could find. I mean, like, it's been so boring lately. I mean, I'm thinking about possibly seeing Makia or something. I really want to like watch something. We didn't watch anything for Thanksgiving, and usually around Thanksgiving and Christmas is the best time to watch movies, even though we can't finish them all in one go. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'll take a look and see what I can find later. Is there anything that's on my mind? Anything else of significance? I think we're gonna go and have another 30-minute walk. I'm not really sure. I also don't know when we're gonna come back because it's 4, and she ideally likes to come back around 8. So I think we're probably gonna come back around then. Is there anything else that's on my mind? No. Alright then. That's all for today. I will see you in the next. Alrighty, it is Wednesday, Christmas Day, but I have to go back to Tuesday really quick. So after I recorded audio, Monica got off and we walked for 30 minutes. We went to bed at 5, rested until 8, and then I went back on to work on the pages. I finished and scanned the line art for pages 11 and 12 at 8:45, and then I got off at 9. I slept until I don't know, I'm going to guess and say between 2 or 3, I don't really know. I know as I got out of bed at 4:50, but I know I was lying there for a while. So yeah, I resumed line arting, and then I finished and scanned page 10 at 5:40. And then I assembled and passed the pages off to Monica at 6:30. I was planning on letting her rest. So I got impatient and I ate crackers until she got up. I resumed working on pages 7 and 9. I finished page 7, and then Monica got up at 6:48. She made breakfast, and then I finished page 9 at 7:18, and I was too tired to work on page 8. So yeah, breakfast was ready by that point though, so it was about 7:33. We stopped to eat. We watched a mangaka interview with Hiroyuki Take. He was talking about what it was like working on Shaman King. And I know how he feels about that feeling of the cancellation of his series made him feel better. I felt similarly about losing Smack Jeeves. I'm still waiting to delete it though. I'm gonna wait until the end of the month just to make sure that all my followers move to Tapas. I don't know if they did. All I know is that my people are using my official site more often. That's surprising. Oh my god, people are actually visiting it. Okay, so I got off at 8. We ended up getting dressed and going to the colonies to see the Christmas decorations. Much to our surprise, I think it was a manufacturing center. I don't know what it was. All I know is that they're building houses in that area now. We were both very surprised. Oh man. I don't know when was the last time we were there. All I know is that they already have a couple of houses built, and there's this entire complex on one side, and then this leasing or community center in the other side that's already been erected, and they're still making stuff. I ended up finding 3 pennies and a quarter. I didn't expect to find a quarter. A quarter looks like shit. It looks like it's been ran over by several cars. So I can't use it for laundry, so I have to use it for the automated service. Its automated service will take it because it's a little I guess they're grainy. I'm a little worried that it might not take it because it's too grainy. So yeah, we wandered around the colonies. There wasn't as many decorations as I was hoping. They don't decorate very big over there. Did find some really nice decorations. We didn't go through the entire area. It's a big area, but it would take us forever. We were only out for an hour. We got home at 9:20. We rested until 11:20, and then we got up to eat lunch. I continued the pages after lunch, and I finished and loaded them at 1:23, and then Monica got done with pages 10, 11, and 12. And then we walked around for another 30 minutes, and then we went to go rest again. So we just got up. Right now it's 6 something. I mean, it was 6:08 when we got out of bed, but I turned on the computer, so my computer's on. I just wanted to record because like I wanted to get that out of the way. So this is the plan. I need to finish some line art at some point tomorrow, but I also need to work on pages 10, 11, and 12. So I have a few things I want to work on that are almost done. I can get them done fairly easily. Other than that, I'm mostly just worried about pages 10, 11, and 12. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow. There wasn't much rain today. I was surprised at how little rain there was. It had to rain because, like, at one point when we looked out the window, there was all these puddles. So I figured it was raining while we were sleeping. I'm not really sure. Other than that, is there anything else that's on my mind? We didn't do anything. We didn't watch anything special. I thought I wanted to watch like Makia, but I forgot about looking for it. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Maybe we'll watch it for New Year's. I'm still busy working on pages, so I'm not thinking about it right now. Other than that, the busiest day we're gonna have is Friday because it's gonna be the hottest day of the week. We need to get groceries. We're gonna hit Albertsons. We're gonna hit Walmart. And then later in the day, we're going to hit the recycling center to get rid of the recyclables. And then we're going to get some water at the North Gate there. And that's all the things we have planned for Friday. And I'm hoping to take the change with me to Walmart because I just want to record all the change that we spent. So I'm going to get that recorded for all the change that I spent for the month of December to log it in for how much change I spent in the year 2019. So that's going to be interesting. Other than that, my goal for next year is to not spend the change that I find, to just save it. So that's going to be an interesting goal. It's going to be really interesting. And then meanwhile, that's as much as I could think of. I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Thursday, but I have to go back to Christmas really quick. So, after I record audio, I went back on, I shaded pages 10, 11, and 12 until 7:30. Went straight to bed and slept throughout the night. We both woke up at like 6:40. Well, she said she was up earlier and then she was trying not to get up until like 7 or something. But, we ended up getting up really late. She requested for me to play Christmas music even though Christmas is already over. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this year I feel like I mostly tuned out all the Christmas music. Usually it makes me feel really weird to continue playing Christmas music after Christmas. But like I just wasn't even like acknowledging it. So yeah. So I found out that apparently last night we had a very brief tornado warning that's like not common. And like apparently my city was in the strike zone of where it could have happened. It was so weird. It's like a lot of the towns that I used to live in, I mean, a lot of those places were on the strike zone, including Stanton all the way to Tustin. It was crazy. So yeah. But they ended up canceling it once the wind started dying down. I wish they wouldn't do that. So yeah, breakfast was done at 7. We watched a few long YouTube videos, and while we were watching the YouTube videos, I ended up line arting a extra I hadn't finished yet. So I scanned that and I assembled it, but not that moment. In fact, I forgot to work on it after I scanned it. So yeah, got off at like 8:15 to go to Albertsons. We weren't originally going to go to Albertsons today. We had originally planned to go on Friday, but the weather was looking pretty good. So we biked down to Albertsons. There was fucking puddles everywhere. The park that we usually pass through had like humongous puddles everywhere. So yeah, we ended up picking up a few things, and then we got home at about like I think we got home at like 9:30. On the way there, we found 3 pennies and a dime, and then I picked up a couple of cans on the coming back. So yeah, I rested until 10, and then I got up and I resumed working on pages 10, 11, and 12. I also set up the line art that I was working on earlier, and I passed it off to Monica. It took her forever to get to working on it. So yeah, I shaded until lunchtime. We stopped and ate at like 11. I went back to work at 11:34. I completed 2 of the pages, but I got tired at like 12:30, so I went to bed and I rested until like 2:50, I think it was. It was almost 3. I tried to sleep. I tried so hard to sleep. I could not sleep. I was so busy thinking about stuff. Weirdly, I was thinking about Hetalia, which makes me upset. Oh god. I have like this secret wish of wanting to like produce a long analyzation of Hetalia, like why it works and what is wrong with it. I feel like most of the people who have talked about Hetalia in anime YouTube are mostly people who weren't even fans of it. And I feel it's really, really frustrating because like there's some elements of Hetalia that have always bugged me since I was in the fandom. And even when I tried to like sort of leave the fandom when I was just in the like the Eurovision portion of it, it still bugs me. And like I feel like I really want to get this off my chest, but I just can't. And I spent the whole entire time thinking about that, and it makes me so upset because like I have so many things to say about it, but at the same time I just don't have the time. I'm too busy working on my comic. I really wonder if I ever am gonna get like the balls to actually make that video, like sit down and like probably go back to the fandom and like talk about some of the aspects of it, because like we basically have this Japanese man trying to like understand the rest of the world through his Japanese perspective, and like how many times he like misses the mark on that. And like there's so many problems with the series, and like not everybody even knows what the amount of problems that are in the series. So yeah. Alrighty, so got up. It was almost 3. I ended up making tea. I crushed the bottles because we're going out tomorrow in the afternoon to the recycling center. And then Monica started cooking chicken. I went back on at 3 and I finished page 12 at like 3:47. And then I finally added all the text and I loaded the pages at 4:16. And then I got off at 4:20. And like, so now I'm recording audio. I'm so tired. Okay. Technically, I am finally on vacation. I looked at the things that I need to do. I have 1 page that's ready to be line arted. It is Simon's transformation. And then everything else is still in red. I think I might have Marie. I don't remember finishing her. If I scanned her, I don't remember finishing her. She needs her pile bunker. I need to draw that. I started working on the other column illustration, which is Fauna and Flora and Clotilda, and I started Fauna's picture and that's it. So I need to like work on that too, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. I am so tired. I can't even do it. I can't even think about doing it right now. I'm just so fucking tired. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just so fucking tired. So tomorrow, this is the plan. In the morning, we're going to Walmart. I'm bringing my change with me. I have so much change. It's not even funny. And then we're going to, like I had said, we're going to the recycling center, and then we're going to Northgate in the afternoon. Tomorrow is supposed to be the hottest day of the week. The weather report says it's supposed to be like 60 degrees or something. I don't know. I hope it is. It would be sucky if it like we go and it's like between 40 and like 50 or something. I really want it to be warmer. So yeah, I hope that everything goes well. I really want to bring with us the aluminum cans, but Monica doesn't want to, which makes me kind of upset because like we've been holding on to those aluminum cans since like the middle of the year. We stopped regularly drinking fizzy water, so it became harder to make up enough cans to go. And it's even though that it's not that hard to find the cans, I don't typically find the cans, and when I do find cans, I can't always get them. So I haven't been able to like grow this can collection, and I don't know how much room I have in that bag. So I know she's waiting until the bag is completely full, and we've had some of those cans for a really long time, which makes me feel uncomfortable. So I really want to get rid of it, but we're just going to get rid of the 3 bags of bottles that we have tomorrow. Um, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I don't know how I'm going to organize this. I figure she's going to carry one of them. But yeah. I had 2 chances of picking up 2 large water bottles that I found randomly in the world, and I just didn't stop for that. And it makes me upset I didn't do it. I could have gotten a little bit more money out like that. It's so frustrating. But I did manage to pick up more tiny bottles this time. I really hope that I would get a decent amount of money, because I know that the value of the cans and I know the value of the bottles is dropping, and that's because of our current recycling issues that we've been having with China and whatnot. I don't know if America has found a solution for this. Knowing America, people are not going to, execute something creative with the recycling until a really long time. So, like, I don't know. Other than that, is there anything else that's on my mind? I'm very tempted to just go back to sleep. Maybe I should. Alright then. That's all for today. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Friday, but I have to go back to Thursday really quick. So, I ended up writing the fanfic a little bit, and my goal is basically to complete this book in this vacation time. I don't know if I can do this because, like, I just decided to go plow straight ahead to specific subjects and instead of trying to, like, avoid them. And I was hoping to get to the race because it's about a tournament. It's about race car race. I'm hoping to get to the race. If not in this book, then the next book. But I don't know which book I want to write in, because I do have another book that has like the available for me to write 5 more chapters. But I kind of feel like I think the race is going to be longer than that, so I think I might want to instead get a longer book. But I don't know which book I want to use for that. So I would have to look at my books first and determine if I want to use one of them for the race portion of the story, because I feel like even if I don't spend a lot of time on the race itself, the fallout of the race is going to be long. So, yeah. We ended up going to bed at 5. I slept until 4, but I didn't get up. And Monica got up before me. She got up at like 6. And then I got up at like 6:10. I spent all morning just like thinking about Fouillard's ending and trying to decide what would be a good ending for him, because like I feel like there's some things that are inevitable to this ending, but I also feel like I'm worried that his emotions are gonna like ruin the ending. But at the same time, I don't want him to like end the story emotionless, and I played with the scenario of what if I did that, what if I broke him so bad that he had no emotions whatsoever, and like it just left me feeling like I don't know what to do with him. I would have to use like the special to resolve his problem, which I'm not really sure what would be the best way to resolve his problem at the moment. So yeah, I ended up going on the computer. I meant to start working on something, but breakfast was done by 6:20, so we ate. We ended up watching a few things on YouTube, and then after breakfast we left for Walmart. So on my way there, much to my surprise, I found a lot of change by the school. I didn't expect to find so much change. I literally found like a total of 75 cents, I think. I can't remember. Was it 50? I can't remember if it was 50 or 75. We already had a quarter, so that probably threw me off. But I did manage to find a couple of pennies, a dime, and then I found a couple of quarters. So we ended up going to Walmart. We picked up a few things, and I spent all my change there. And the total of change that I had turned out to be $2.24. So I ended up finding another penny when I came back. I think I might have missed something because I just found earlier today, midday, another dime, and I'm not really sure where that dime came from. I think it might have came from the purse, but I'm not really sure. All I know is that I have a dime that it came from somewhere. So yeah. So we ended up getting home from Walmart at about like 9 exactly. I rested until 9:40. I went back on, and the first thing I did was cue the first quarter schedule, because I planned up to the first quarter as in being March. So after that we ate lunch, and then I finished Simon's illustration, because I have his illustration for Simon for chapter 70. So that got done, and then I started coloring in the new Tapas icon. I ended up stopping at like 12:16, and we hit the recycling center early. We were originally Monica wanted to go at 1, but like we were both pretty much done with the day, so I talked her into letting me bring the can collection, because we've been collecting cans for like I think it's been like 6 months. I don't really know. All I know is that the value has depreciated, and I remember bringing a similar like set of cans like the first time, like last, like either 2018 I think it was. That's when I started collecting cans. But I remember bringing the same amount of cans and then getting like 20 something dollars out of it. So the cans have really depreciated. We ended up only making $15, which really surprises me. So I think that the cans at this moment are not worth anything. We even brought like 3 bags of bottles, and according to the receipt, they were like $12 together. I don't know. I'm just really frustrated by how much the cans didn't get us. But at the same time, we didn't do enough to buy more canned goods, because after a point we were actually buying cans, and then that's how we were able to like cash in our cans so frequently during early or late 2018 to early in 2019. I don't know. I'm so annoyed by the whole like recycling debacle, because like I feel like at some point it just feels like it's not worth anything. I'm just trying to depend on it. Okay, so it came out to $15. She wanted me to cash $5 for the laundry, but we already had like a total of $6 ish for laundry. So we have like $11 and like 75 cents for laundry right now. And I think that's going to cover us for the next 2 months or next 3 months. I think I only can cover up the next 2 months. It really just depends, because like we might need a little bit more change to cover the next month. I'm not really sure. So yeah, after that we went to Northgate. We got water. We ended up heading home. We got back at like 1:50, so it was almost 2. I went back on. I completed and loaded the Tapas, the new Tapas icon. My problem with it is that I feel like the characters are too close to the screen, but I can't zoom them out, because like I don't have enough like background for it, and it makes me feel like I should have did this differently. Like I should have put the picture on the background separately so I could have like more space. But even then, like not all of their like some of their assets are not completed. So I would have only gotten so far using it like that. So I just loaded it as is. I like how like the picture came out. I'm just mad about how much of the picture I had to cut off. But yeah, if you compare it to the previous Live NPC, I feel like Flora and Marie and Ivy have way more space. Even Doti and Dodo and Very have more space than the current cast. So it's just like it's not fair. Okay. So yeah, I ended up getting off at like 4 something. I think it's like 4:05 right now. I don't know. I know is that I finished it sometime around early 4 o'clock. So it's about 4, and I've been trying to make a habit of recording at 4. Okay, here's a few things that happened today that I forgot to mention. Walmart has gotten rid of all their Christmas stuff, and it's only been 2 days. the seasonal section is filled with the Valentine's stuff already, and it's like, oh my god. I'm like, they only had one day, and they just quickly switched over to Valentine's Day like so fast. I mean, I love this because I love the Christmas section, but man, I love the Valentine's section more. But I love the Christmas section too. It's so hard to say, but I love Valentine's. I was so happy. What else happened? Also, while we were walking to the recycling center, we ended up being really close to getting another free dollar, but the man who was walking in front of us found it first. So I ended up pointing out to Monica. I'm like, it's one thing being the person who finds the free money. Like, I'm always looking for change. I'm always looking for change. I'm like, seeing someone else pick it up. I mean, I was even seeing this kid outside the North Gate pick up a dime. I think it was a dime or a quarter or something. And like, I don't feel as offended when someone else does it. Even though that a part of me feels like, well, that's money I lost. But at the same time, a part of me feels like, well, they got it. At least it was found. So I feel like that seems more important to me. So yeah, other than that, we could have had an extra dollar for laundry if we had only found it first. But it's okay. I personally don't think we needed $12 to do 2 months of laundry. Not really. I need to figure out, like, when are we going to go again? Because I think we should go, like, before this month ends. But I have to talk to her about it. Probably going on Monday or something. Is there anything else that's on my mind? Okay, so this is what needs to be done next. I need to finish all the 4-panel comics, but I feel like that's too much coloring, so I want to start with finishing the Clotilda pictures, and then I need to start thinking about everything that's not finished yet. So I'm really nervous about that. Is there anything else that's on my mind? Oh, I need to make the new icon. I need to make the new icon and the new graphic for my video blog. So I guess I can do that before the year ends, so I can have it ready for next year. Next year is in like a few days. I think the last day is like, when is the last day? The last day seems to be Tuesday. So yeah, I have to get it done by Tuesday. Alrighty then. That's all for today. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Saturday, but I have to go back to Friday really quick. So after I record audio, I ended up looking at the wall and then finding a few more images I wanted to remove from my collage on the wall to put in my journal. I went back to writing that fanfic. Monica made dinner, and we spent most of the night writing. And then I let her read what I had wrote for my fanfic. And I think I'm like 2.5 pages into chapter 4, so I don't have much left to write before I'm done with this book. I don't know if I want to continue writing it today. I haven't wrote anything today. I feel like I should continue doing something with the illustrations, since I only have 2 weeks, and I'm really nervous. I want to get all of the artwork done soon so I can switch to just doing the text on the final day. And like, that's so close. That's so fucking close. I'm just like, I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, so after she read it, we ended up going to bed. I slept really weirdly. I woke up at 1 briefly, but I didn't get up. We ended up waking up together at like 6:30. We ate breakfast. We watched a bit of YouTube. And then I was expecting to go back to doing the artwork, but then suddenly she was like, I want to go out somewhere. And I was like, oh, fucking crap. So we ended up packing and taking our bicycles out to across the river. And then we just looked around that entire area. We found out that this one neighborhood that we have been avoiding next to the cove area actually leads to the coves also. And it helped us get to the main road. We looked at some plazas we've always been passing by, and then we ended up looking at a few neighborhoods, but like most of that area is not neighborhood. It's mostly like a factory setting next to the coves. And like, I just feel like we didn't get enough done, but we did get something done. And I don't know if we feel like fulfilled with that. I don't know if next time, if she wants to go to Fullerton or somewhere else, because like there's still plenty of places around here that we haven't seen yet, and we can still go see them. I don't know, I just, after going that far, I kind of felt aggravated because I really didn't want to go. Okay, so we got home sometime around like 9:33. We took a shower, got out at 10:30. We ate lunch, we watched YouTube, and then while we were watching YouTube, I started working on extras. So I completed Shasta and LaBelle's magic item pictures. LaBelle, however, was the one that was ready to color. I also finished line arting Simon's, and I gave her that to color, so she's coloring that in right now. And I couldn't put out Shasta because Shasta is not holding his weapon. Same issue with Murray. She's also not holding her weapon, so I need to work on those together. And the last single illustration that I have to do, Clotilda needs her weapon also. So I have all these weapons I need to work on. I don't know if I want to do it today or tomorrow, but I haven't worked on them. So the last thing I did was I line arted LaBelle. So he's waiting to be scanned right now. And we were both in the mood to go eat again for dinner. So we ended up leaving at, what time did we leave? I think it was about 2:30ish. So we ended up hitting the plaza. We bought Burger King with a coupon, and then we ended up browsing Ross, Five Below, and Target. Ross has a few things that I want. They have mostly they're starting to put out their spring plants again. I'm getting excited for that. I really wanted spring plants for our apartment. I don't know if she's gonna like that because she seems pretty anti-plant. And then we're looking at the shower curtains. We didn't really get a chance to look at the books because someone was already in the books. Other than that, I didn't really find too many things that I wanted to get. They were selling Locum, but we passed out on it. One of the boxes of Locum was horribly smashed. It looked terrible. Oh my god. Okay, so at Five Below, I didn't find anything that I really wanted. It had a lot of nice things though. And then Target, we made wish lists. Target has now carrying their own fizzy water line. They have flavors that we haven't tried yet, especially for the other branch. I know that Bubbly had a watermelon as well as a pineapple, and I don't know what the last one was. All I know is that we didn't get to try the watermelon one. We only got to try the pineapple one, and we got the last one of that. So I want to try Target's brand of watermelon. She also wants to, she's kind of on the fence of doing the pina colada one. It's just pineapple and coconut. I don't mind trying it, but I'll give it a shot. And then there was a mango and something else. I forgot what it was. Was it mango and orange? I don't remember. But we want to try those. So next month they're probably going to get those. What else is there? We ended up getting home at 4:30. And so now I'm recording audio, so this is what I need to do. I really want to go back on. I want to complete Clotilda, but mostly what I really need to do is to just scan LaBelle and set him up to be colored. So I don't know how long it's going to take her to complete Simon. All I know is that I need to switch over to LaBelle, and then after that I need to finish Marie, finish Shasta, and I need to finish the last illustration of Clotilda and Fauna, and get all those printed out to be line arted. Because once those become colorable, I need to color them within the next week. I'm so scared about how much time I had to do everything, because my vacation or the 2-week span that I have to complete this volume starts tomorrow. So I think I better stop sleeping in, and I should start getting up in the middle of the night to complete things, because it's not good. We're waiting for money to come in on Tuesday, so it's gonna be a while. So I think that between now and Tuesday, I'm probably gonna spend the next 2 days just hauling ass on these pictures. I want to do the 4-panel comics. They take a while to color, but they also take a while to add text to also. But I also know that I don't have time to not work on them, because as soon as I get some of those done, some of these extras are considered finished. Also, I need to make time to make the new recording graphics. I haven't done that, and then I need to make the Ask Amymoneys. I think there's 3, and if I can get those done, then that also would make certain certain extras completed. I just need to harvest some questions for it. So I'm just, so much work. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. I think I should continue writing on my calendar because like I have the January calendar since January starts this next week. So I can start writing on the first 7 days. So I need a wholesome ass. I'm so nervous. But we're definitely going to probably spend all of Tuesday just shopping and picking up shit. So I don't know if we have anything planned to the end of the week. All I know is that that's gonna have to be done. Also, Monica has gotten she has a MRI scheduled. Her doctor sent her something. It just came in the mail today. We need to get bus passes and we need to go to that. So I'm thinking, I don't know how early she wants to do this. She says she needs to do it by April. So I figure that when we go, I'm gonna probably work on LaBelle and who else was it? Flora, LaBelle, and I think I need some extra drawings for Clotilda and Byron. And I'm probably going to do all those when we go. So those are all very important because I don't have enough content for Clotilda and I don't have enough content for Byron. I mean, I have Byron's 2 images ready. Clotilda's 2 images, I need to work on them, which is the only things I keep thinking about getting back on and doing right now. And what else is there? Yeah, I think that's just about it. I tried to work on the drawings for the happy 70 chapters, but there's still some areas that are a little confusing, and I need some time to like mess around with those some more because like they're really incoherent, and I needed to make them more clear. So, but it is getting done though. It's closer to done than it was at the beginning of the month. So I need to work on that. Also, I think this is the 4th recording. No, it's the 5th recording. That means I have to unload the phone tomorrow. Oh God, I have to figure out how to. I think the best thing I can possibly do when I'm working on the audio, I can go back to line arting. That's all I think I think of. Or I could work on the drafts that aren't ready. So I'm trying not to panic, but I'm really, really nervous and I wish I had more time. I didn't get enough time to work on any of this during the 3-week span of December, and I'm just like trying not to panic. Oh God. And also I didn't do enough of it yesterday. I was so busy just finishing certain select things. We were supposed to watch Makia today, but we didn't end up doing it. I communicated to her that I wanted to watch it, so I think we should watch it either Sunday or Monday. But when we do, I want to work on something while we're watching the anime. I've done that before when we were doing Ho Hum Deedum. I used to actually watch anime while I was drawing. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully yes, hopefully no. It just depends on how much I need to do. Because like I need more time. I just need more fucking time. I'm trying not to be worried about this. Is there anything else that's on my mind? No, nothing else I could think of. Alrighty then. That's all for today. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Sunday, but I have to go back to Saturday really quick. So after I record audio, I went back on at like 4:50. I scanned the line art for LaBelle, and I set him up for Monica, and then I finished the first drawing of Clotilda. We got off at 5:50. We went straight to bed, and I slept all night long. I woke up at 5:56. Monica joined me at 6. And I already started coloring in Clotilda's second picture. Stopped to eat breakfast, watched YouTube, got off at 6:50. Then we walked around for an entire hour. Went back on at 8 and I resumed work on the second Clotilda picture. I finished it and then I went to work on Simon's magic card. Oh man, it was so hard trying to like sort of parody the old shading for the original version of the picture, the hearts version, because this is the diamonds version. I was upset because a lot of the nuances for the old picture were in the second picture, and it just left me feeling like I messed up. But yeah, I also finally realized, because I look at the original picture, what some of the some specific features of his outfit had that the new one doesn't have, and so on and so forth. But I also feel like, well, it was bound to happen, so I just left it. So yeah. I got off at 10. Monica got off like 10 minutes later. We ate lunch, and then we walked around for another half an hour, and then we went back on 11:41. I worked on Simon until 1 o'clock. I stopped when I entered in the portion of doing all the metal. And I don't know, I don't feel like the silver is as vibrant as the gold was, but I also I don't understand what I was trying to do when I did the metal on that, because there are some things in there that left me feeling like, why did I color this color? This doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah. After where we got off, we went to Vaughn's. We bought bus passes because she needs to get her MRI done, but she needs to figure out when it is. And the bus passes are supposed to be for her MRI, and I don't know when that's going to happen. So yeah. Also, we got some cherry bubbly. So that's going to last us until New Year's, hopefully. The ones that they sell at Vaughn's, I think they're 12 cans. So we both get 6 cans. So yeah. Got back at about like 3:10, and then I went back on and I started finishing the picture, and I had to figure out how to do the background. It took me a while. First off, I didn't know that the clock behind Simon was Big Ben. Maybe I knew that when I first did it, but like I found it and I was like, okay, so it's apparently Big Ben. So I found a version of Big Ben's face, which actually didn't end up being the right vector that I originally used. So I had to go and researched other files of Big Ben's face, and I eventually found the exact one. So the background right now looks almost identical. The problem is that I'm currently messing with the colors, and I haven't done the metal effects yet. And once I get those done, then I'm almost complete with it. And I'm not sure if I want to do what I did last time where I added a dark effect, because I don't think it's going to work. Because like I tried to mess around with the colors a little bit. I even used some of the special effects I can use, and none of them worked for this. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I'm just so like, because like in the original picture, the background was red, and then like one part of it was a black, and the other part of it was like white. And I know the white went over the clock part, so I'm trying to figure out about the black part, because the black part doesn't work with the diamond background. So like I don't know what to do at the moment. I have to like figure it out later. So where does that leave me now? So I got off at 4:30. I'm recording right now. This is the last recording of the week, so I need to unload the phone. At least according to my journal, this is the last recording of the week. I'm tired. I don't want to go back on. I'm most likely just gonna go to sleep. I have some sketches I did when we were just hanging around talking to each other. So it's more sketches for Clotilda and Byron's character pages. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like scan it and refine it, or just forget about it, because like I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. I feel like both of Clotilda's pictures are too big, which makes me like so upset, because like and I shrunk her too. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I should like shrink her some more. But if I do that, then it's like, there's probably going to be nothing left of this. I have to figure it out. I've been trying to decide if I want to make fake Post-it notes to put on the picture, so it looks like, you know, someone's writing. But I also feel like it just makes sense to just forget about that. Don't do that. Is there anything else that's on my mind? No, not really. So tomorrow's Monday. Originally, the schedule said it was going to rain. That's not going to happen anymore. Don't know. Maybe it may rain during the evening, but not during the day. The hottest day of the week, it varies between like Tuesday and another day. I forgot what the other day was. Maybe it was like Thursday or something. I have to look it up again. So I'm not sure if we're going to do anything tomorrow. All I know is that Tuesday I want to watch Mafia. I'm actually planning on like not doing anything during the latter half of the day to watch that. She wants to save the pizza for Wednesday, the first day of the month, but like I kind of want to watch Mafia and eat pizza at the same time. I don't know. It just depends. Maybe we can watch Makiv in the morning and eat pizza. I don't know. I really want to do the two together. Is there anything else that's on my mind? I guess that's virtually it already then. That's all for today. I will see you in the next one.